KLR, you
KLR,
KLR,
that's what we say.
KLR, KLR,
Yeah, y'all. So right now I'm on my way to Highpoint Monument again because I didn't get to let you guys see the views that was actually there. You know, it was a beautiful thing with me as far as views. Just do something to me. It's only like a half-an-hour ride. Just wanted to bring y'all with me. Very nice day. Seen that guy look like he wanted to pull out? Not only do you have to be a good driver, you have to think for other drivers and make decisions for them. I got these gloves so I can touch my phone and I can touch the GPS if I get a call. So nice day to burn some rubber. This helmet setup is crazy. I love this helmet setup. Absolutely love it. The Alpine Stars motorcycle boots that I have, they're pretty cool, but I may have to get an extension shift lever because in order to fit the boot underneath the shift lever, it takes a little bit of oomph. So I'm not for that. Like when I ride, I want to ride comfortably and I want to change gears comfortably. And if I'm going to like a trail or a BDR, then I guess I can switch it because there's nothing for you to take the shift lever off and add the extended one, and when you finish on the trail or the BDR or whatever you're doing, put the regular size one back on. So because when I'm riding the street like this, it's not that serious for me to have on motorcycle boots. Sorry guys, I gotta figure something out. If you guys see a lot of wind, I'm sorry. I have the muffle on, the DJI mic, but it might be a little bit too loud for y'all. Plus the wind is like, so excuse me if the audio is not that great. Sometimes I can ride over here, do a little bit of track and field. This is where the KLR shines. On these back roads, 70, 80 miles an hour. Like, how fast do you need to go on these back roads? You want to soak in the scenery. You want to look at the areas, you know, do some real estate scoping. You know, you want to go a decent speed, you know, watch out for deers or any other animals that maybe want to cross the road. cows. Cows are over there. Beautiful cows. So yeah, the last time I went to Highpoint Monument, I didn't get a chance to show you guys the views from like 2-3 different angles, or maybe 4 different angles, because I had my GoPro on my helmet and I thought I was filming and I wasn't filming. And that's just it. So never got a chance to let you guys see the views or hear any of the history of the monument or surrounding areas. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. It's dope. It feels so good out here. The wind is just like, I got my Alpine Stars pants, I got my Alpine Stars shirt, I got a t-shirt under it, like a dry fit, and it's perfect. See these squiggly lines in the road? When it's hot, like 100 degrees, 90 degrees, those things are extremely slippery. You can go to YouTube and see how many people have laid it down because it was probably turning on one of these things and the tar just like melted under the tire. South 519 Sussex. Farms, beautiful. Now we on our way up. If I'm not mistaken, this is where that crazy turn is. That wasn't the crazy turn. It's a hairpin turn and you gotta be careful, because if you're not, you'll definitely be in the opposite lane, and if a car is coming, you're gonna get hit. Welcome to Highpoint State Park. Yeah, I want to see, it's like a okay. We gotta pay to come in here now? I didn't know that you gotta pay now. Imagine if I would have brought somebody with me. It would have been like, you know, weird. Not really weird, because I mean sometimes you gotta pay for things in life, but you know, I mean I guess they still have to pay for stuff to run in here. This right here is a man-made beach. You can see over there, people are out there already. That's the monument right there, y'all. Let's go check it out. Over there enjoying the lake, restroom. Monument this way. Woohoo! Yeah, y'all. Me learning my gears, like, you know, riding through these back roads and ups and downs, and it's crazy because, like, you know, when you're going up these hills and stuff, you only need 2 or 3. Gotta use a low gear. I don't want to violate nobody. It says no parking, so I'm not going to violate and park where it says no parking at. Yo. Yeah, so ain't this nice? Ain't this nice? Yo. We here at Highpoint Monument, and I gotta tell you, the views out here are amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see and learn about New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How beautiful it is to live in New York. Huh? How blessed I am to live close to other states like Pennsylvania and Jersey, to go on these rides, these roller coasters, and these twisties, man. I'm on a KLR 650. We do this. So, got a bench over here where you can sit down at as well. All right. Now, Highpoint Monument, height 220 feet, base 34 feet square at the platform, and 19 feet square where apex begins. The base of the monument is erected on the highest point in the state of New Jersey. Altitude 1,803 feet above sea level. Cornerstone laid June 8th, 1929. This monument is erected by Colonel and Miss Anthony R. Coosa to the glory and honor and eternal memory of the New Jersey heroes by land and sea and air in all wars of our country. So, to the north of this place, it says, to the north, the Kittatinny Ridge becomes the Shawangunk Ridge at the New Jersey-New York state line about a mile from here. Though it changes, the geologic formation remains the same. The Shawangunk Ridge extends to Newport, New York, and on very clear days you can see the shadowy Catskills rising in the far distance between the ridge. There goes Port Jervis. I don't know if you guys can see because of the sun. Port Jervis, Huguenot, Catskill Mountains, Sam's Point Preserve, Minnewaska State Park. I always go there. Monhunk Mountain House, Middletown, and Walk Hill River Valley. The top of this mountain is covered with only a thin layer of soil. Trees can't grow, but where soil has collected in cracks in the rocks, marsh grass, low bush, blueberry, and three-tooth cinquefoil grow, if that's how you pronounce it. Notice how the rocks are covered with the gray, green, and black blotches. These are lichens, and they are pioneers. They can grow without soil, withstand extremes in temperature, creating conditions that allow other plants to populate rocky areas. Matamoros, Pennsylvania, Montauk, New Jersey, and Port Jervis, New York. While you can see 3 states from here, the place where New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania meet is on the Allen and Delaware River. That's that side. That's the north. Okay. They also have some binoculars that you can look through for 25 cents. Now, to the west, the Delaware River Valley lies before you. The river is flowing parallel to the ridge, but mostly out of sight until it curves and heads northwest. On the other side is Pennsylvania and the Pocono region. On a clear day, you can see about 40 miles, and if you look closely, you can find the Mosaic Mountains, which rise up in the distance near Scranton, Pennsylvania. Camelback Mountain, Montauk, Digman's Ferry, Milford, Mosaic Mountains, eastern edge of Pocono Plateau, Delaware River, West Fall, Upper Delaware Scenic and Recreational River, Delaware River, Matamoros, Port Jervis. So within this area right here is where you get a view of from up here. The clearing immediately below you, now the Cedar Swamp picnic area, was the location Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, camp from 1933 to 1941, housing up to 200 men at a time. The men in the company, 1,280, primarily worked on construction projects with the Park Company. 216 focused on forestry projects. Together, they are responsible for the construction of many roads and facilities park visitors still enjoy today. This is the postcard from, I guess, a long time ago in the 1930s. See? Now, to the east. Pochuck Mountain forms the eastern boundary of what was once a glacial lake. In the Pine Island section of the valley, the receding lake left deep, rich soils forming fertile farmlands. To the southeast, you may be able to see ski trails that are part of a ski resort in Vernon, New Jersey. If you're trying to find New York City, it is invisible. It's even further southeast and hidden behind New Jersey highlands. Black Dirt Region, Pine Island, Warwick, New York, Wallkill National Wildlife Refuge, Pochuck Mountain, Wawayana State Park, Vernon, New Jersey, Wantage, Success, Hamburg. If you are visiting on a clear summer afternoon, it may be difficult to imagine this mountain in the winter, but the Kittatinny Ridge often experiences harsh weather and is typically colder and windier here than the rest of the region. The difference of the few degrees in temperature may mean that rain turns into ice at the top of the mountain. When it falls, it freezes in heavy layers on surface from tree branches to blades of grass. Take a look at the trees around you and notice the broken and bent branches. This is the result of heavy ice and wind. Many of the trees also lean to the east because the wind blows from the west. Here go the picture of the snow accumulating on this mountain. And this is right here a view of the top, full circle. Yeah, y'all, so this is what I like to do. I like to come up here. I like to, enjoy the views, learn things about, the area I live in, and just chill out and get some therapy. Thank y'all for watching my channel. I'm just trying my best to give y'all my POV about the area in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Hopefully you guys could visit one day for yourselves and see how beautiful this view is. Hopefully one day any riders that's around me and you can meet up and we could travel abroad. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, they really have some beautiful riding. I've heard that other places are like flat. Not New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania is full of roller coasters, up and downs, twisties. We're really blessed to live in these, well, I'm from New York, so I'm blessed to live in New York, but I'm also blessed to live close to these other states where I can find new destinations, new places to eat. But thank y'all for watching. Salute. It's the General KLR 650. I'm out.